and then you see.
I'm part of the baddest game, most successful game in the world. I went to Portugal this year. I'm the young tour guide.
The Spurs came into the arena earlier with one. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. We've got Shake and Bake. Morris is out there with T, and it's Rain Man, and it's Bottoms in at the center position. And for New York, they've got Fisher. Rogers is out there with Harrison. Then it's D, and it's Medu in at the two-guard spot. Now here's Powell. Pass to Medu, launches it. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Clark, there's nothing like opening night. Preseason in the rearview mirror. Now the games count for real. Terrific time.
Yeah, exciting for everybody because hope springs eternal for all teams in the league after you get beyond preseason. And the games do count. They start calculating and documenting W's and L's.
And here are the Knicks now, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. To the inside, here's Harrison. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Dela Cruz, and it's blocked. There's Harrison. He's covered by Whitney. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Morris. Holloway, the pass to Shepard. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Last game for the Spurs. They picked up the W against Dallas. Now the pass to Medu. Inside. And Fisher kicks to Powell. Here's Medu. And the three off target. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. Passes it to Whitney. Shoots over Powell, and he makes the 8-footer.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to Harrison. It's up a 3. He's off on that one. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. And the pass to Shepard. Shoots it up. Rogers pulls it in. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Dela Cruz. Lays it in off the breakaway. Shake and Bake's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Medu. And it's blocked. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Holloway, the pass to Dela Cruz. Here's Whitney. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Knicks trail by 7. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
Fisher, the pass to Harrison. Some nice passing by New York here. They push it up 4 on 3. And Morris throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Oh, that's tipped. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Here's Medu. And here's Fisher. Pass to Rogers. 6 to shoot. A nice shot by Medu. Medu's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Knicks.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Passes to Morris. Now Whitney. Here's Holloway. Morris outside. Jacks up a three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Fisher. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
You know, guys, the Spurs team dinner's the stuff of legends, just building camaraderie and getting to know one another and being orchestrated with care by head coach Greg Popovich. They enjoyed the finest restaurants and great food and drink, but the fellowship and camaraderie, probably the most important part of those dinner gatherings.
San Antonio with the ball, following the score by New York. A nice shot by Whitney.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Harrison scanning the floor. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. Clark, the act of getting dinner, sitting down to a meal. As a team, it brings people together.
It really does, guys, and I can't overstate it. When you get a chance to know your teammates off the court, it adds to your ability to play for them on the court. It can't always be just about grind, grind, grind. There has to be some compassion, some caring, some understanding, and sometimes the best places to do that are at restaurants with good food and good drink.
The closers checked in for San Antonio. Morris outside. Powell with the steal. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen. Here's Dela Cruz. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Harrison passes to Rogers. Powell with the bounce pass. Here is Rogers. Pass to Medu. From outside the arc. No good that time. Spurs leading by 10. Carroll for 3. The rebound by Medu. All alone. Drained for 2 points. Medu's got 8. San Antonio's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Now here's Carroll. Tight defense on him. Out to Morris. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Timeout, timeout.
8 points for him.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. We're seeing more and more young coaches in the NBA. You think this is a trend? Is it completely circumstantial? What's your view on it?
Well, I think you've got more younger coaches that are capable and able to coach. And the league is quite young, too. I think it's a current trend. But we've seen that before in decades past when it seems the wave of coaches are younger. I think it's more or less kind of the cycle of life that we see across a lot of different industries.
That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Here's Love. Shot clock at 6. A putback. Hand. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
The pass to Houston. Bangs home the trifecta.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Schroeder. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Gates. Pass to Jackson. But they recover it. Kicks it out to Love. And here's the fast break for the finish. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Jackson. Love outside. Pass to Schroeder. From the arc. That falls. Great assist by Love.
He had such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Knicks trailed by 11. Intercepted. Oh, and here comes Prince all alone.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Jackson down low. He dishes it to Schroeder. To the left side wing. From outside, off the mark. Spurs leading by 13. Here's May. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Pass to the Bulldozer. Houston pulls it in. The Bulldozer's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And here's Prince outside. The shot off that time. And New York will come the other way. Love looking around. Down low. And it's blocked. He's guarded by Love. Carroll passes to Houston. Prince outside. The pass to May. Just 5 on the clock. Off with the layup.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's Holloway. Shot is good off the back rim and in. T's got his second bucket. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game right now. So for the Knicks, the Magician comes in for easy breezy. And it's Powell in for the kid. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Bottoms, he's checked in for Maverick. Rain Man comes in for the closer. Shake and Bake's checked in for Money. And Morris subbed in for Zeke. Now here's Jackson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Trying to get something going, and it's blocked. Shepard, the pass to Holloway. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Passes it to Whitney. That shot off the mark, and New York will come the other way. To the wing on the left. Here's Medu, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Medu's got 10 points.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to De La Cruz. There's the 3, and the 3 ball is good. He's got 8.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Here's Medu. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in command with a 16-point lead. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
They've got Powell, Harrison out there with Fisher. Then it's the Magician, and it's Rogers in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Morris against Powell. Morris into the lane. They recover it. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Knicks trail by 16. Pass to Rogers. Back to Powell. Fires the three. Drops in the tray. Powell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's Morris. That one falls. And the Spurs lead by 15.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Medu. That's good. And the assist goes to Fisher. And it's 13 points for the Magician.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there. Oh my goodness! That was special.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. San Antonio calls timeout. All right, Clark, game is on the line. 1 free throw to make to win a big game. Who is up there for you?
I'd go with your colleague and mine.
Oh, yeah.
But since he's no longer in uniform today, I will go with Steph Curry and Malcolm Brogdon.
Great names. Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. The closer's checked in for Rain Man. The prodigy comes in for T. And Z subbed in for Morris. Powell, the pass to Harrison. Here is Rogers. In the corner, Powell with it. From past the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. Start a 3-game homestand with that game. Houston, the pass to Kira. Let's go. And it falls over the rim and in. Houston's got 7.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
New York calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Schroeder, he's checked in for Harrison. Easy breezy comes in for Rogers. And it's the kid in for Powell. Bottoms, he's checked in for San Antonio. Money comes in for Shake and Bake. The pass to Prince. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Friday, the Denver Nuggets come to town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Clark, when you think of athleticism specifically, talk about the changes athletically we've seen in the league, say, since the 80s.
It's dramatically different. I mean, there have been tremendous athletes through every decade of the league's existence, but it's gotten better with improved training and more knowledge about the anatomy of the body and how to enhance its performance. But now it seems like great athletes are, you know, a dime a dozen versus 8 to a dozen back in the 80s.
Here's Medu. He's covered by Whitney. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. The Knicks making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Lewis with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 4 on the clock. The tray drains the three-pointer.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start. They've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Jackson dishes to Love. Back to Jackson. Now Love. Passes it to Fisher. That's in there. Love with the assist. Fisher's got 4 this quarter. San Antonio leading by 13. Pass to Kira. Over Fisher. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And Love's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Pass to Fisher. Feeds to Jackson. The shot's good. Jackson's got his first bucket of the night. Spurs have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Whitney, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
A different look now for San Antonio. Rainman's checked in for the closer, and Morris subbed in for the prodigy. Now here's Jackson. Count it. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Morris passes to May. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, that's not been a typical possession for them in this first half. You know, for the most part, they've been pretty smart with the ball.
Powell, he's checked in for the Kid, then for the Spurs. Shake and Bake's checked in for Prince, and T subbed in for Zeke. To the middle, here's Powell, and it goes down 2 points. Powell's got 5 points so far.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Shepard, the pass to De La Cruz. The offensive rebound. Here's Holloway, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
De La Cruz, the pass to Holloway. They get a hand on it. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. A different look for New York. The Bulldozer, he's checked in for Fisher. Harrison comes in for Schroeder. And Meadows subbed in for Easy Breezy. And here is Powell. 5 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Meadows. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Meadows got 6 points in the quarter.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Holloway, the pass to Morris. Now Whitney. The shot. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. He's got 13.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now here's Powell. He's tightly guarded. And there's the pass to Medu. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Spurs leading by 13. Here's Holloway. He's got 9. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
that's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And Clark, when you were playing, I imagine the pre-draft process was a lot different than it is today.
No doubt about it. I mean, I came out in 1982 after my junior year, Kevin, and at that time, if you were a guy who was declaring early, you basically just had to go on whatever knowledge and information you could get from whoever, because there was no allowing you weren't allowed to go to a workout. Teams could interview you, but there were no on-court workouts, so it was totally different than today.
The Knicks making a switch here. Love's checked in. Pass to the Bulldozer. The putback is no good. Spurs leading by 17. De La Cruz, the pass to Carroll. Here's Houston. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
A different look now for San Antonio. Money comes in for Shake and Bake, and it's the prodigy in for T. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for New York. Here's Medu. 19 points in the game. The rebound by Prince. And oh, here we go. Prince has got it. The fast break chance.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Medu. Shot clock at 5. Over to the left wing. Here's Harrison. That one's off. Still out of sync.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Pass to Carroll. Here's the 3. Knicks with the rebound. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Poke loose. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carroll. Fisher's checked in for the Knicks. 44 seconds left in the first half. Here's Medu. 19 points in the game. And he gets the bucket. Medu's got 21.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. They stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground. Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Inside, here's Fisher, and he uses the glass on the layup. Fisher's got 6.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Houston. He's got 12. For the 3. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie, it's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They are in control of this game, up by 18. And that does it for our half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from the Magician in this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
On the court right now for the Spurs. Shake and bake out there with Rain Man. And there's Bottoms. Then it's Magician. And it's Holloway at the shooting guard. Tries a three. The shot missing. The Knicks go the other way with it. And Sessions with a clear path to the hoop. Over Morris. Sessions no good. San Antonio leading by 16. Out to the right wing. Here's Holloway. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Fisher. Shoots over Whitney. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Clock at 6. Elbow shot is on the way. Fisher grabs the board. Fisher's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Harrison to the inside. And Sessions kicks to Harrison. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay. And it's 8 points for Goose.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Here's Holloway. He's got 18. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And New York making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Knicks trail by 18. Powell, the pass to Harrison. And here's Sessions. There's the pass to Harrison. That one doesn't drop. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. De La Cruz. They get it back. Here's Shepard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first free throw of the game. Mavericks checked in for the Spurs. Z comes in for Morris. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And there's a whistle. That goes on Z. That'll be his second foul of the game. Passes to Sessions. 2 points. That one goes.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Fires for 3, tips it up, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. 14 points for Maverick.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And there's the call on Maverick. That's foul number 2 for him. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. There's Harrison. 8 points for him. Count that one.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Nailed from three-point land. Houston's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Harrison passes to Schroeder. In that one is good. Schroeder's got his third basket of the night.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's Holloway. Sessions with the rebound.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Powell, the pass to Schroeder. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. The Bulldozer, he's checked in for Fisher. Jackson comes in for Harrison. Medu, he's checked in for Jay. And it's the kid in for Powell.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Medu. Good on the triple. Medu's got 24.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
That one good for two. Medu's got 5 points now this quarter.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
A different look now for San Antonio. Prince is checked in for Rain Man, and Morris subbed in for the Prodigy. Morris outside. It's Carroll on the wing. Prince outside. Pass to Houston. Just 4 to shoot. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Down low, here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's May. But they get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And here are the Knicks now. It's a 16-point game. Love the pass to Schroeder. New York moving it around. Chalk up 2 there. And it's 6 points for the Bulldozers.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Carroll. Prince outside. Off target from 3-point range.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The pass to Medu. Here's Schroeder. 11 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. That shot no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. And here's Morris for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Schroeder back to Love. Launches a 3. That one doesn't go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Love grabs the board. And it's Love with the ball for the New York Knicks. They trail by 14. It's good on the putback.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. For the Knicks, Easy Breezy's checked in for Jackson. And Rogers subbed in for the Bulldozer. San Antonio also making some changes. Bottoms, he's checked in for Maverick. Shake and Bake comes in for Money. And T subbed in for Zeke.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here is Rogers. Here's Gates from 13 feet. It goes down. Easy breeze. He's got 5.
And he is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
Carroll. It's rebounded by New York. Schroeder's got 5 rebounds tonight. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Fisher's checked in for Schroeder. Jackson comes in for Easy Breezy. Jay's checked in for Rogers. And it's Powell in for the Kid. San Antonio also making some changes. Rain Man comes in for the closer. And Z subbed in for Morris. Powell dishes to Jackson. There's the lob to Jackson. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Sessions, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Mavericks checked in for Bottoms. Money comes in for Shake and Bake, and it's the Prodigy in for T. Prince outside, passes it to Shepard. Here's the Prodigy. And that's going to be a travel.
That's the 2 really unproductive trips in a row ending in turnover.
Here's Powell. He has 7. Outside Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Knicks have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
This one for 3. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
To the paint, stolen away. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Oh, that's blocked. 1:41 left to play in the third. Powell with it. Here's Medu. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Medu's got 29.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Here's Houston. He's covered by Fisher and stolen by Fisher. And now the Knicks on the break. And the dunk by Powell.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
From deep. Houston's shot's good. Houston's got 13 points in the second half.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now here's Jackson. He's covered closely. Pass to Fisher. Kicks it to Powell. Clock at 4. Takes the 13-footer. It's blocked. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time for the Knicks. Schroeder, he's checked in for Medu. Rogers comes in for Jackson. And it's the Kid in for Powell. Spurs also with the sub. The closer's checked in for Rain Man. Carroll. It's rebounded by New York.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Both free throws good from Schroeder. Spurs leading by 8. Here's Houston. 25 points in the game. And stolen by Fisher. Love outside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there.
And so it's San Antonio with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Bulldozer is out there with Schroeder. Then it's the kid. Then there's Rogers. And it's Jackson in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. And the shot goes in. Love's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for New York.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And too long on the shot.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Prince, the pass to Houston. And there's the whistle. Goes on the quick. That is his first foul of the game. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Bottoms, he's checked in for Maverick. Shake and Bake comes in for Money. T's checked in for the Prodigy. And Morris subbed in for Z. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Count it. Now Love. Down low, Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Love against Morris. Pass to Carroll. There's Shake and Bake. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Rogers passes to Love. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Carroll's running. With some arc. And Morris with the lay-in. And the Spurs lead by 11.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Here's Schroeder. Back to Love. 5 on the clock. Schroeder controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
And the pass to Whitney. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Rain Man's checked in for Shake and Bake. Love the pass to Rogers. New York moving the ball around. Love against Morris. Here's the teardrop. It's deflected. Passes it to Holloway. Rebounded by Jackson. Knicks trail by 9. Here's Tam, and he goes in for the dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Free throw good for Morris.
And And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Easy breezy's checked in for Rogers. The Magician comes in for Jackson. And it's Powell in for the Kid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Both free throws good from Schroeder.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. They get it again.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Easy Breezy. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Houston. It's rebounded by New York. Schroeder's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Houston, the pass to Morris. Here's May. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And the Spurs lead by 5.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Gates. No good from outside. San Antonio leading by 5. Inside, Carroll. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to the Bulldozer. The feed to Schroeder. Here's Gates. Carroll with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 6 in the quarter.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Pass to Houston. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Knicks trailed by 6. Medu passes to Powell. A baseline J. No good off the back of the rim.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
New York calls timeout. Without question, Maverick displaying his skills today.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Maverick.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this. And on the road, no less. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to listen to the Knicks coach talk about the game with his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Back to Carroll. The pass to Holloway. Here's Dela Cruz. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Knicks trail by 10. Now here's Powell. Pass to Fisher. Here's Medu. He's covered by Whitney. It's tipped. In transition, here comes San Antonio. The shot's good from Holloway.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Powell, the pass to Fisher. Here's Medu. He can't get that one, and San Antonio will go the other way with it. Here's Dela Cruz, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Rodgers checked in for easy breezy. He hits both from the stripe. Knicks have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. And here is Powell. Fisher, the pass to Medu. Second chance shot, and that one's good. Harrison.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Here's Medu. Pass to Rodgers. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Bottoms got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
That's a 2 from Powell. But they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Rain man checked in for San Antonio. Morris passes to Whitney. There's shake and bake. Guarded by Rodgers. Just 3 to shoot, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Knicks trail by 16. Here's Harrison. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now. Spurs leading by 14. Morris with the ball. .152 left in the fourth quarter. Can't connect from short range. To the middle. Here's Harrison. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
To the inside. Dela Cruz. Rodgers pulls it in. New York's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Powell, no one around him. New York now working with the new shot clock.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Spurs.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
Well, once they'd taken the first 2 from him, you could just sense how this one was going to go.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for the closer.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Pass to Rogers. Here's Harrison. Here's Medu. It's Powell on the wing. Offline with his 3. Here's Holloway. And so it's San Antonio with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it.